Today, billions of people use Google like it's always existed, but in the 1990s, the internet was a mess. Search engines were slow, easy to trick, and often useless. Yahoo had human-edited directories. AltaVista had speed. Excite, Ask Jeeves. Plenty of options. One frustrating question. Where is the answer I'm actually looking for? Nobody expected the fix to come from a billion-dollar company. It came from two grad students who argued about almost everything, built a server out of Lego bricks, and accidentally overloaded their university's network. This is how Google was born. The story starts at Stanford. Larry Page grew up in Michigan, surrounded by computers. His father taught computer science. His mother taught programming. Sergey Brin was born in Moscow, moved to the US at 6, and never stopped arguing about math. In 1995, Larry visited Stanford as a prospective student. Sergey gave him the tour. By their own account, they disagreed about nearly everything that day, and somehow that friction became fuel. Together, they started seeing the web differently, not as a pile of disconnected pages, but as a network of votes. Larry got obsessed with something most people ignored: the links between web pages. What if a link wasn't just a connection? What if it was a vote? Think of a research paper. If hundreds of respected scientists cite your work, it probably matters. Larry realized websites work the same way. Their first project was called Backrub, named for its ability to trace backlinks, who was linking into a page. Instead of counting keywords, it measured reputation. That idea became PageRank. A page didn't rank high because it repeated a word 100 times. It ranked high because the web itself voted for it. Old search engines asked, which page says this word the most? This new idea asked, which page does the internet actually trust? A completely different question, and once people tried it, there was no going back. This took serious computing power, and the two of them had almost no money. So they improvised, scavenged hard drives, secondhand parts, whatever they could find. One creation became legend. Instead of an expensive server cabinet, they built a storage enclosure out of colorful Lego bricks. It looked like a kid's toy. Inside, it was crawling the web so aggressively it occasionally strained the entire university network. The project needed a real name. Someone suggested a play on Google, the mathematical term for one followed by 100 zeros, an almost unimaginable amount of information. The spelling shifted into something simpler: Google. In 1997, the domain google.com was registered. By 1998, they had a better search engine, but no company. That changed when Sun Microsystems co-founder Andy Bechtolsheim watched a quick demo and, before the meeting even ended, wrote a check for $100,000, made out to Google Inc. One problem: Google Inc. didn't exist yet. They had to incorporate the company just to cash the check. Soon after, they rented a garage in Menlo Park from Susan Wojcicki, rent that helped cover her mortgage. She'd later become one of Google's earliest employees and eventually the CEO of YouTube. Their first official employee, Craig Silverstein, joined not long after. People started recommending Google to friends, not because of ads, but because it simply worked. Results came faster and felt smarter. Competitors barely noticed. Yahoo was still huge. AltaVista had massive resources. Excite even had the chance to buy Google outright, and passed. Looking back, it's one of Silicon Valley's biggest missed calls.
Welcome aboard. Let's make history.
In 1999, Google raised $25 million from investors, including Sequoia Capital and Kleiner Perkins. In 2000, it launched AdWords, and search stopped being just a product. It became a business engine. In 2001, Eric Schmidt stepped in as CEO to steer the company through its growth. By 2004, Google was ready for the world stage. Its IPO raised $1.67 billion. This wasn't a college project anymore. This was a global platform. Gmail gave people more storage than felt reasonable. Maps and Earth made the world easier to navigate. Chrome made the web faster. Android brought Google into the smartphone era. And in 2006, Google acquired a small video sharing site called YouTube, a move plenty of people questioned at the time. Today, billions watch it every month. In 2015, Google restructured under a new parent company, Alphabet. Larry Page stepped back to lead it, while Sundar Pichai took the wheel at Google. By 2019, both founders had stepped away from daily leadership entirely. Today, Google isn't just a search engine. It's search, maps, Android, YouTube, AI, woven into nearly every digital moment of our lives. But strip away the size, and the story is simple. Two students looked at a broken internet and built a smarter one, out of curiosity, disagreement, and a server made of Lego bricks. They didn't win because they were first. They won because they were better.